Hello everyone! Welcome to another Eclipse run. Today, we went back to Acrid. We sucked it up. I only enjoy playing melee Acrid. If you play ranged Acrid, I'm not gonna call you a bitch, but you're kind of a bitch. Just throwing that out there. Melee Acrid's where it's at. With that being said, on Eclipse 5, after they have the healing, melee Acrid is much harder to play. I have to actually try at the video game instead of just automatically win. So, finally sucked it up and went back to it after struggling a bit. And we're doing pretty well this run. I mean, we don't have that great of a build, except we have a fuck ton of healing. Which is really all Acrid at once. Like, if you have a fuck ton of healing, you're good on Acrid. Because you're going to kill everything with poison eventually, right? You don't need any damage items. I mean, mobility items help a lot. You don't need them, though. Leap is good enough. The really only thing you need on melee Acrid is something to stay alive. And 4 cautious slugs and a wood sprite spirit, that's plenty of survivability. I mean, I have 2 medkits too, and a bone tooth, but they're not really going to play that big of a role. Really, this build is really just 4 cautious slugs and a wood sprite. That's pretty much the entirety of the build. As dumb as that may sound, like that's all Acrid needs. Anything more is just gravy. So, I mean, without those healing items, we feel kind of worthless on Acrid. Like we try to be melee, and then we're not melee, and we kind of just get shit on. But with appropriate healing, Acrid feels really good. This might be a difficult fight for me. I have bad ears, and right now my ears are having a flare. My right ear flared up, and I couldn't hear out of it yesterday. And that's mostly resolved itself. It was better this morning. It's getting worse throughout the day. But I can hear out of my right ear now. But as soon as I could hear out of my right ear, I can't hear out of my left ear. So we'll see how this goes. I shouldn't say I can't hear. I can hear, but it's very muted. It sounds like someone's taken a cotton swab and like stuffed it down my ear, and everything just sounds muted, right? Like you're wearing a headset and someone's trying to talk to you. And I can kind of hear out of my right ear. I'm at like 50% hearing in my right ear, like 10% healing out of my left. So I can kind of hear, but not like you'd want to hear. I was way off with that poison, holy shit. Okay, thank you for letting me bite you, that's all I needed. It's so hard to actually play Acrid against this guy, because he just leaps around like a motherfucker. Like, I can never hit him. I'm gonna try and actually play the video game, but really what I should be doing is just sitting on top of a ramp and shooting poison at him. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Just kidding. Yeah, let's see, I can never hit him. Even when I try to, I can never hit him. I get 1 bite off every once in a while. But I can never truly hit him. But you can see the poison doing mad work. Again, that's all you need. Okay, he's taking fall damage. My poison. Alright, Mithrix, come walk into melee, so thank you, so I can poison you. Perfect. Let's kill you off the good old-fashioned way, with fall damage. Okay, this is the hard part. These flying units. God, their movements are so random, I'm never confident about hitting them with an arm. Jesus, not even close. I think he's charging a ball. I can't tell though, because I can't hear. Yeah, he was. Okay, I'm gonna play this the boring way. I kind of need to on Acrid though, because these guys are just such a pain in the ass. I don't like playing like this, but these flyers are just such a pain in the ass in Acrid that I feel like I have to. Like, I called people who play ranged Acrid bitches, but I mean, I'm playing like a bitch now too, so I can't really blame them. Thing is, M1 or ranged Acrid doesn't really help that much. It sort of speeds that process up, but it, you know, doesn't solve the problem. Legendary triple poison. Wow, he actually found a way to shoot at me. I didn't think it was possible. Is that the... Nope, that's just a triple poison. I thought that was going to be the quad poison. Yeah, if you're struggling on this with Acrid, just find a pillar, leap on top of it. If you don't have movement speed, you can always go from the ramp up here. You should be able to do that even without movement speed items. So it's a pretty easy way. Again, it's really boring. I'd rather be playing the video game. But this works. So I got the double poison, feels good, man. At least we can look at how good Acrid looks. Like, look at that little collar with the bird on his head. Using the default skin too. I don't know, I feel like the default skin got more love. I like the color scheme of the new skin a lot, but the default skin is just so much more detailed. Like, you got color gradient from the light purple to the dark purple on the upper spine. You've got the glowing green bits where the spines come out of your back. You have like glowing claws. You just have more color, you know? I feel like albino was an interesting concept, but a really lazy one. Like, if someone told me to make his skin, I'd say albino, I'll just make everything white for it. That's pretty much what they did with Acrid. It was like a college project, right? They tell you to write a paper, so you write a paper! They tell you to write a good one, though. You do what they tell you to do, nothing more. We got here really early. Like, we weren't trying to speed run, but Acrid just naturally clears the map so fast that we got here really early. And I'm glad we did, because this is taking 10 fucking years. You can also tell just by looking at my inventory that I stopped doing Void. I have no legendaries at all. Legendaries are usually bad items, so it doesn't really mean much that I don't have a legendary. Most of legendaries are useless, like Happy Mask and Interstellar Desk Plant. Those items do nothing. I'd rather have a whites than take those items. But if you get Brilliant Behemoth, you just sort of automatically win the game, so it's... I don't know, legendaries are something else. Not a fan of the item balance in this game. That's really my one holdup to this game. Is the horrific item balance. Horrific item balance. I can't... I can tell they're making noise, but I can only hear it out of my right ear. And since they're on my left side, I just can't hear it at all. Oh, I should be corralling these guys together. If I chase this guy, I can like push him into the other one. There we go, they're pushed together now. Now I want to sort of push them towards the third one. Get them all nice and grouped up so I can poison them easier. That being said, this one's found himself stuck in a wall, so I'm gonna take my chances to attack him. Ooh boy. This fight's really just or this part of the phase is really just a damage check. Do you have the damage to kill minions? And we did, but I mean, we do, but these guys are just so anti-melee that we don't. Like the flying units are impossible to melee. These guys shoot at you like every 5 seconds, and they really discourage. Like they're really easy to dodge, but they can one-shot you, and they're really hard to dodge at point blank. So it's the definition of anti-melee. Actually, everything about Mithrix is just anti-melee. Like, Artificer is probably the best at fighting Mithrix because she's anti-melee, right? Anti-melee is the name of the game. Okay, come take fall damage, sir. Okay. Push them both off the edge. Another thing, since the tanks always walk away from you, if they land on this platform, just chase them. They behave like the crabs in that way. You can just chase them off the ledge. Oh yeah, he's gonna do this really dirty, I forgot about that. Don't know how I forgot about that, that's like a signature move. Yeah, just jump off the edge, hang there for a second, let him take his fall damage. And he's almost dead. One more whirly durly and he should be down. Again, he's like impossible to fight, so there's no real point in me trying. Just gonna poison him, because I definitely can't fucking melee him. He zips around like a bastard. Like, how do I keep up with that movement? He just went in a fucking triangle faster than I can believe. This is actually going to be hard to avoid. I shouldn't have left there. Got him. Okay, he doesn't really have any items. No, he's not really going to get any items that are useful to him. Because I don't have any items that are useful to me. Oh, fuck me. Really? Just stay away from the balls. And I can just actually face tank Mithrix with how bad my items were. Okay, that's the fight. It's this way, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. And with Acrid, we're going to have no problem getting back. Acrid's a fast, leapy boy. We don't have too much movement speed to speak of, but you can see how much distance we get with our leap. If you've made it to Mithrix on Acrid, it's very much like open and shut. If you dodge the really dirly, you win. That describes a lot of characters, though. There are some characters who struggle against Mithrix, but Acrid's not one of them, not with poison. Loader hard struggles with Mithrix unless you have the default punch. If you have the Thunder Punch as loader, you're gonna hard struggle. You really need that piercing one, that way Mithrix doesn't just slap you. Playing with the alternate punch loader against Mithrix just feels impossible. It's not impossible, but it feels impossible. And the charge piercing punch isn't too much better, to be honest. Like, it doesn't feel impossible, but damn, is it not fun. He's so fast that he dodges your punch a lot, and it's just so slow. He doesn't really threaten you, it's just so slow. I don't know, I used to like playing loader, but I like playing Thunder Punch Gauntlet. I don't really like the charge piercing gauntlet. It's too much of a charge time for me. Too slow paced. So haven't really been enjoying him on her on Eclipse runs. But yeah, there's Eclipse 5. If Acrid ever gets to Mithrix, it's pretty much open and shut. Not much Mithrix could do about poison debuff. And you saw how like Mithrix stole all of my items in phase 4 and I face tanked him, right? Even with like half healing. Half healing I face tanked him. So, you know, I just have to like avoid his orbs, like jump as soon as he slams his fist into the ground, and then leap over the orbs when they come back. If you do that, what does Mithrix do to you? If you have really good items, I guess, but the items that are good on Mithrix are not the items that are good on Acrid, right? So if you just grab like standard Acrid items, Mithrix isn't going to do anything to you. Like what does Mithrix do with medkits and monster teeth and topaz brooches and cautious slugs? All these items that are like passive healing or passive damage are just items that Mithrix doesn't do well with, right? He wants his on hits, he wants his ATG missiles, he wants his bans. So you just kill him with poison in the first 3 phases and then bop his face in the last one. But yeah, that's that. Um, I'm going to end this because my talking is very strange right now because I can only hear me talk halfway out of my right ear. So that should be the takeaway from this video. Like that was a really easy Mithrix run. I'm not even sure if I got hit, to be honest. Maybe I got shot up by the gun. Aside from that, I don't think Mithrix hit me. Um, so you can see how easy that is. And I did all that without being able to hear, except halfway out of my right ear. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. But yeah, if you guys aren't already, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitch, join the Discord, all of that fun stuff. Check the descriptions. I've got links going everywhere. In the YouTube, there's a link to Twitch. In the Twitch, there's a link to YouTube. Also, the Twitch is the link to Discord. I don't have the link to the Discord on the YouTube. But if you're interested, check out the Twitch. I stream very irregularly and for undetermined amounts of time, anywhere between like 20 minutes and 12 hours. So, yeah, check it out whenever you get the chance. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.